SOK. SOK, wake up, fam. SOK. What? SOK, wake up. You haven't posted another video. Post video now. Alright, now? I mean, have I been posting at all? Fam, look at your thing in it, bro. Oh, shoot. Well, that's tough. I'm going back to sleep.
I like your cut, G.
Ow! What the fam, make video now, in it. Alright, fine, EB. Okay. Wait a second. I don't have any fans. That's what I thought. Aw, man. It's kind of lonely without fans. Alright. I guess we're going to make some videos. Alright, let's get started. Hello, my beautiful vowel creatures. Don't you feel as though SOK isn't posting enough or isn't posting good content? Well, you have luck, cause SOK is posting SOK reviews. You see that? You see what I did there? SOK reviews. So it's kind of like SOK reviews, like soccer reviews or football. I mean, it's gonna be labeled soccer because it's supposed to be football, but like there's a large American audience, so don't go on me for that, please. So let's get started, shall we? So we are going to have a format for these leagues. It's going to consist of Discord server, gameplay, tools, goalkeeper tools, and the community, which all round up to 50 points, so all of them will have 10 points each. Some of it will be biased, some of it won't be, but this is my video, no one really cares, and I don't care, so. And the last but not least, we're going to have originality as bonus points. Let's just say it doesn't matter too much if a league has it or not. It won't affect it like as much, but it's nice to have there. Let's just say it's a cosmetic. Like it's just there to be there, just because I said so and I want it. So let's just begin, shall we? EFL, Evolutionary Football League. So we are going to begin with the Discord servers. And it looks simple. It's straight to the point. But the issue is I have with this server, it does not look pleasing to the eye. Like as all Discord servers do, but like it just looks like a replica of like a format of every other league I've joined. It looks exactly the same and looks like a copy, which we'll get into later, like later in the video, but it's not helping with the points. So that's also going to give it a point deduction. It's a minor one. And as we look into the rules, it seems like it has little to no rules. It's probably good for like those who don't want to get regulated as much, but it just does not look organized at all. Like it's just there. It's like something I would do, like a half-assed thing I'd write in like in a Microsoft Word for school or something. So when I look at the Discord server, it feels very clustered and overwhelming to look at. It's not very pleasing to the eye. Like it's bland. Well, Gordon Ramsay, it's bland. It's bland. Lamb sauce is raw, or something like that. So when I'm just looking, scrolling through, it has like links and everything, all that. The whole shabab looks solid. Has everything that it needs. There's also one thing that I noticed, that there's no information or background for the league, which almost makes it feel like it has no identity. Like, there's no like, oh, how the league's gonna be played. Like, like frequently asked questions. Like, where is that? Obviously, it hasn't began yet. So having those like, something like that would just feel like professional. So because of this, despite the fact like it has all these issues that I mentioned, doesn't look nice, it's gonna get a 6 out of 10 for me. Like it's not terrible, it's not awful, but it's not something I would just like be like, oh, I want to go check out my leagues, and I go hop on this. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go back here, so I'm not gonna be doing that again. But it's good to have there. It's good to have it either way. If I'm not trying to like communicate with anybody or socialize in that server, just looks really bland. So as for the EFL gameplay goes, it's pretty fun and enjoyable. I didn't have like a moment where I'd be like, ah, damn, this tool suck, or like, damn, that's so like annoying. So far, I've enjoyed all of it, despite the fact like they have these players with a very insane and unusual walk speeds from time to time. Like as you can see here, like holy crap, he's fast. Usain Bolt, where you at? Well, I don't have any complaints. The React is very nice and simple. It just what holds it back is the React decline, which is so misleading. Sometimes half the time doesn't even make sense. Cause what the hell? And there's pretty much like every other league. There's no way to block shots that have been shot first time. So hopefully every league can get that down. Hopefully every league can get that down right away. Cause that's pretty annoying. But the settings are simple but usable. May not. It's not a favorite for low-end PC players, but it gets the job done. So with all of that in mind, it's not that bad. It's not like perfect. Obviously, not everything's gonna be perfect, but we're looking for perfection here for the best league. So I'm gonna have to give this an 8 out of 10. I feel it's a fair rating, especially since the game is in beta, like it's since testing phase. That's a pretty good rating to begin with. And now we're gonna head into the tools. When I use these tools, it feels so smooth and fast paced. It's really fun for great dribblers, and I'm not a great one. I'm so bad, and it's still fun for me. And the fact that I can do that, the fact that I could still hit montages like so.
But my hope will never die.
And these tools reminds me of PFA, which is really nice. I enjoyed PFA and these tools. We're gonna get into that review in another day, but to just be on topic on this league, pretty much, it's like not as awkward. Like the ball is not awkward when you touch it. The shooting is really nice. It's simple. It's sometimes like very difficult, but it's like it has a skill gap to it. It's not as bad. It can be a wonky, which I would like give it a minor point deduction, not too crazy. The long tool, probably the least favorite of the group. The curve is confusing. It has no backspin. Like you can't make it backspin, and sometimes it'll backspin on its own. Like it's rarely. That's not very helpful. The pass tool is really nice. I just don't like how it has like the same animation of like it's very identical to a shoot or long, but it's not as OP to make enough like good enough for like shots like penalty kicks or something. But it's pretty balanced and nice. The side pass is well done. It's all I need from it's all I need from a side patch is to be decent, and that's what it is, and that's fine by me. Um, the pass tool is overall a great tool, really. The tackling it's solid. It's not best. It's not better than PRS, which we'll get into later, from another day. Its tackling is very nice. It's very simple. It keeps the same features besides tackle X. Boo hoo. I'm so sad. I want my tackle X. I would give that a huge deduction, but since the React is nice, I'm not gonna flame them for not having tackle X. That's honestly my favorite. Oh my. I would literally suck you off if you get. So, since the tools are really nice and appealing to me, I feel just like the gameplay, we're gonna have to rate 8 out of 10. It's like, it's still not perfect. It can be better. The long tool and like some of the, even the little things, some of them are not added there. The animations look nice though, especially for the bicycle kick. The bicycle kick, scorpion kick, diving header, the scissor kick, all of them look so nice and it's so easy to use. It's not complicated or weird. Oh yeah, do you know how in real life, say if anybody was a goalkeeper out there and your coach is like, watch out for the post when you dive, because when you dive, usually like sometimes you're on line and you dive into the post, you bump your head, right? Well, that's not the case in this league. You dive into the post, you get murdered. It's an overkill. Like legit, like holy crap. So, if you want advice for goalkeepers in this league, don't even touch the ball. Don't even look at it. It's literally the most. Okay, these guys say I can't touch the post. We'll see about that. What if I breathe? As for the goalkeeper tools though, they are really nice. I love the animations. I feel as though that I can't hit the cross. Obviously, I can't touch the crossbar. Should have should I get instant react because when it switches when someone takes a first time shot, use the X and it goes through like so. And sometimes it doesn't even react at all. Or that's just probably Roblox bugging and stuff. But it's a recurring issue for all leagues. And I find that pretty silly. So that's gonna give it a minor deduction. Otherwise, it's very easy to be a goalkeeper. In fact, I was using auto. It has in settings for, I didn't mention it, but it has settings for an auto and manual, which is very good. It's for different kind of players. Personally, I don't prefer it, but having that option is always good for players that actually want to play with that. Because manual, obviously, it's a bailout for like bad keepers. No offense. So I've been using auto, and I feel like fucking. So I've been using the automatic save, and I feel like God pretty much. The fact I can save these shots back to back, I look like a badass out there. So imagine that with manual, like holy. And as for the shooting goes, some of the shots can be difficult to say. It's just this guy was incredibly predictable. So put the shooting in good hands. It's gonna be easy to score on a goalkeeper. But obviously, if a goalkeeper can have good positioning, he can save pretty much everything. So it will take a goalkeeper timing and positioning to be a good goalkeeper. Obviously, in every league, and no matter what tools you have, even no matter how much it bails you out. Like these tools are well rounded. It makes it feel a little OP, which is an issue, but it does have a small skill gap in it. So we're gonna have to rate that 8 out of 10 as well. It's just that it's not bad. It's just that it can be pretty unbalanced if you think about it. Alright, so we're gonna be judging the community. So looking through this server, the community looks pretty well, it's a bit iffy. Just this when I was looking through the league, through the servers, channels and everything, I noticed that this league encourages top players. So we're talking about top of the top, very competitive players, the competitive side of our community, to play in this league, which is very good for competition. Not necessarily everyone here, like, except for some people. No offense. Not necessarily that anyone is bad here, but it brings a high level of competition and an almost flawed balanced skill level amongst everyone. Obviously, all communities can be toxic, but this seems to be very promising on preventing that, as players who have bad reputation won't get accepted in either, which is what I like pretty much. For the sake of this video, we're gonna rate it 9 out of 10. I feel as though it could also be an 8 out of 10, but just the fact that it encourages for competition, at least it tries to. It's a really good concept. It makes it feel different from other leagues that try to have the best of two worlds, which is like the not so good players with the good players and have like mix between. But I believe in this league they're trying to go for like all good players. So that's a really nice one there. Real nice addition. So with all of that added together, that's going to make a total of 39 out of 50, which makes it a very fairly balanced, decent game. As for this total rating, looking at it now, I feel as though it could have been a little better, but since it's still in the testing phase, it has a lot of room for potential. So we'll be looking forward into that. But let's not end it there. No way, Jose, we ain't ended that there. Can't miss my boy Originality. My homie Original, we can't miss him. So these are going to be bonus points, and just from what we reviewed, from the Discord server, gameplay, tools, goalkeeper tools, community, I feel it's like very original. But what makes it seem not so original is the fact that it has similarities to PFA, at least the dribbling tool, obviously. So that kind of turned me off a bit. But the competition side of the league gives it a whole different aspect, which makes it feel like a real competitive league for the big guns to play in. Anyway, this server just looks like what I see in every other league server. Just the format is literally a copy and paste. At least that's what it looks like, which is why it would also get a point deduction as well. So with all of that, it's going to be 3 out of 5 for its originality rating. So you take the total, add the bonus points if you'd like. 39 to 50 plus 3 is going to be 42 out of 50 altogether. So that's a pretty fair rating. I would recommend this game for the biggest competitors out there. It can grow to be a very good league as long as it could stay alive for that long and go through several seasons. And that's it. Okay, if you'd like to recommend me any leagues to review, or hell, even games in general, let me know. So DM me on Discord. You have my Discord. Comment down here. I hope y'all have a good one. I'm a fidget spinner.